we're back.
And we are
Back in action. Always just sitting there, just yapping away.
I feel like everyone's like, you guys could just like talk for the world. And I'm like, I just love talking and hearing what everyone's up to.
I do think that we go very well with each
We
other.
do. You know how they say like opposites attract? I think in friendships too, because
Absolutely.
I mean, you bring out the wild side
because
of me.
I know it's in you. You're Irish, so I'm Irish as well. But Julian's like really Irish. Like
the real
her dad
Irish.
is like literally a little leprechaun.
Dad was a little leprechaun. Lived in Ireland, born in Ireland, lived in Ireland his whole life. Moved to the States in his 20s. Yeah. I've been Irish step dancing since I was 5 years old.
And I don't know a single Irish person that can't party and have fun. So
see, I can. I'm like measured, but like there are times where you can get me off that measure. And you are that person that can. It's like, I don't know. It's so funny because like I feel like, well, this is when I came to Charleston. I feel like when people really get to know me, they're like, oh, she's wild, fun, and all this. But I think that most people,
I'm telling you, I was the one because I was like, our friends are not telling you all the things because they think you're just very businessy and they care about what you think and you're just very business-like. And I'm like, no.
Well, they were like, oh, she's so prim and proper. I'm like, I don't, listen, I grew up, my mom is a New Yorker. She was a teacher all of her life. Like, we couldn't swear in our house. Like, my dad is Irish. He used to swear all the time. But, like, he used to be like, feck it. Oh, because, like...
Well, that hates that, like, fuck is my favorite word.
I mean, and so in our house, but, like, also in Ireland, people say feck instead of fuck. Like, they're like, oh, that feckin' lad over there. Like, and they just, like, go say...
Maybe I should start saying feck.
And it sounds better, like, and it's not, like, a swear word.
Sometimes I like it. I like that I live in this element. I'm this Southern girl, and I can say fuck. Like, I'm like, you don't like it, and that you're rolling over right now. Like, it makes people feel uncomfortable, and I like that.
I know. And even when I was in TV in London, again, people were like shocked that I had a tattoo. And for me, that's interesting because I'm like,
okay, now you're not like
that's what I mean.
Grainy, painty wearing.
I know, but that's why it was like so funny, like of people's perception of me. Like if you ask any of my siblings what I'm like, they're like, Jillian is the most immature one out of all of us. Like my youngest brother, Kevin, I love him to the death. He's like the sweetest kid. He's so super smart. Like I am so stupid. Like when I'm like with him,
because he has that engineer brain.
Yes, I'm like, how are we even related? Like you're so smart, and I don't know. I don't even think I did algebra. Maybe I did. I think actually everyone has. I was not good at it, whatever way. But so I just have never really. Like, I just don't swear a lot. And I think that combined with, like, I don't know. But when I really came here.
But I was like,
you're the only one, though. You're the only person that I feel like I've met who actually, like, gets.
Well, again, witchy over here.
You do have good intuition. Good intuition. Man, if they saw me with all my Irish cousins, I'm on, like, bars. Anyone want an Irish step dance or river dance? I'll be up there river dancing.
We'll show your titties, but we will be on the bar partying still.
My God, stop it. I like love the Coyote Ugly movie because I'm like,
have you ever been to the bar in Nashville?
No, I've never been to Nashville.
Stop it.
I've never been to Nashville.
Jillian.
I lived in Europe for 16 years.
Yes, that is true. And then you came here and like started life.
Yes.
Oh man, I feel like we definitely should.
Yes, because I lived
Nashville
in Europe for so long. I feel like I went to so many countries over there and did all of that, but I didn't do like a lot of the state.
I love Nashville because it is like it's so southern, and it's like it's just bar after bar of live music and people who are really trying to like for real make it, and it's like just one big country hoedown. Like I feel so at home when I go. I love it.
I mean, I really want to go. It's like been on my list. Obviously, I know, loads of people go there for their bachelorettes, and like that's one of the spots that's like a hot spot for those. But yeah, no, I definitely
I had a
have it
fun
on my
like guy
list.
in Nashville. He was a firefighter.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
You had them all over the
I
states
did. I
until
really.
Jason.
I told Jason. Then he made me a good girl.
I don't think you're a good girl still.
No.
The funniest thing was when well, I can't even remember if it was a friend or who it was. No one would call you vanilla.
No. No, but funny fact, that is my favorite ice cream. It's vanilla. And Jason always
Like,
makes jokes about it.
You are like the
Yeah, I'm like
other side
I'm
of
like
it.
all of the things together and rainbow sparkles on sprinkles on top of it.
I love it. So recently I saw in the headlines, and I'm bringing this up to you because I know that you use this. So with ChatGPT, like all these people are like worried about losing their jobs and are like, oh my gosh, my job's going to be gone. Meanwhile, women around the world are using ChatGPT to take a picture of their other halves or husbands, partners, coffee beans for ChatGPT to tell them.
Like after they ground it, like
Yes.
have it into the
Yeah.
thing, like when they get done drinking it.
Yep. So you know how people are like taking pictures of their dogs and turning them into a person,
Yes.
taking pictures of themselves and turning it into a dog. This lady in Greece just divorced her husband because she asked ChatGPT to read her husband's coffee beans, and it said that he was cheating on her.
No.
And she filed for divorce.
She was just looking for a reason to get divorced because
I'm like, are we going to an extreme?
bit.
Like ChatGPT now, like
I mean, it
people
is
are
real smart.
it is real smart, and people are using it now for therapy.
I have.
No, I mean, like, it's a thing.
I've literally have been like, this is how I feel, and this is, and ChatGPT is like, yes, that's what I think my therapist would have said too. I'm like going back and forth. I love ChatGPT. Love it. I think that it's the smartest thing ever, and it really was. It really was like therapy.
Are we taking it too?
Please don't ever take my ChatGPT away from me.
No, I do love it too. Believe me, I'm like, this has changed my life. Like, I go on, I'm like, can you ask it this question? And it's so insane how advanced it is, and
It
like
really is.
how much it knows me now. Mine, I feel like, is different to anyone else in the world, because like one week I'm asking about serial killers, the next week I'm asking about swingers, the week after that I'm asking about UFOs. They were like, who the fuck is this girl?
This you got that computer mind blown.
They just like, we need.
Let's actually watch this one. Put this one on a government watch.
I was gonna say, like, the FBI is gonna be at my door. Like,
Right.
who is this girl?
Crazy.
But it is crazy. But I'm like, the fact that people are divorcing over ChatGPT.
I feel like she had to want to divorce him, right?
Like,
Yes. Oh, give me an excuse.
Yeah, like,
Give me you drank your coffee
I'm like,
wrong.
yes. You drank your coffee wrong. The beans, the little beans.
Well, that is a thing. So if you go to this, it's a tea shop. It's on my holistic woo-woo stuff. There is this thing that you do, and you drink your tea. And when you get done with your tea and how it's made, they investigate and they look into your tea, and they tell you all about like you and stuff.
That's what this says. Like, that's what it's done. ChatGPT
It
can
is
now
the thing
do
that
this.
you
So
can
I'm like,
do it.
all right, I'm gonna
I
go
think like
home.
shamans do it. I want to say. I think like my shaman can do it.
Okay, so ChatGPT is now a shaman.
All things.
She legit is divorcing.
That is wild.
I mean, I would love to meet her to be like, is there more to
Was
this
there more?
story? Because
Did he slurp his coffee also recording? It was
I
crazy.
don't understand what's going on here.
No, man. That
But
is
that-
wild.
This is
Listen,
like,
I'm crazy and I'm not even that crazy.
this is like semi off subject, but I feel like fits within it. It's definitely off subject, but I thought about it as we were talking. So a couple of months ago, I had a conversation with, do you remember who Lorena Bobbitt is?
Yes. Yes. You had a conversation?
Oh yeah, I've had calls with her.
Oh.
Yeah. I never told you
I
that?
don't think so.
Oh yeah.
About like
So it's 30 years since that whole incident of her chopping her husband's penis off.
Listen, I would never judge any woman. I'm sure he deserved it.
Yes,
He did.
and he did. And like that's the thing. Like when I was speaking to her, and like this reminds me of this
Are y'all doing
story.
are y'all doing like a thing with her?
It's not. No, we're not. We're not ending up going to be able to do it. But one, she's so amazing. She now runs a domestic violence charity throughout the U.S. But when I spoke to her, I was like, it's so crazy because obviously now like the Me Too movement and stuff like that, like how they portrayed her 30 years ago in the
she was
media.
a crazy fucking bitch.
Yes.
Like they do to women.
They were
Right.
she was on talk shows where they were like literally like legit making fun of her. And like a lot of our generation don't know that story. Like again, like part of my job is to like research all this stuff. And so and that's where I mean, like, there's always more to a story and stuff. And for her, I just
Because wasn't he like sexually abusing her too and cheating? Like he was
on their wedding night, he was off with like prostitutes.
Yeah.
She is such an incredible human being, like of where she is now.
Ain't gonna use it
but
now.
I'm like, that lady in Greece is probably like, this was the easiest way for me to divorce him. I'm just gonna say ChatGPT, but I bet you there's more to that. Her story
also,
as
talking
well.
about no dicks and stuff like that. So over the weekend went with Jason's family. One of his
Please don't chop off anyone's.
listen,
I don't need
one
to bail
of
you out
his
of prison.
cousins is like a nurse at Grady. So Grady in Atlanta is like, God bless those ER nurses at nighttime. So he's saying all of these are coming in and they have all these gunshots and they've shot off their dicks. Basically, so they're not getting it if you shoot in that. They basically will go to prison for like 2 years only if they can even find them and trial them and do it. It's only up to 2 years. And then he just messed him up. So like how much of a great big drug dealer thug are you?
I can't.
If you have no dick now.
Oh my God.
And so all of these thugs and stuff he was saying in Atlanta and all of these gangs are shooting them in their dicks now and blowing off their dicks. And they're living.
Have you been staying up to date on like the Diddy trial? Obviously it just started. Everything is going crazy. I have not had the time. Like I've been watching like some of like social media. Obviously 50 Cent, like you are hilarious.
Literally, 50 Cent and I are the same level of petty. Every time he does anything, I'm like, yes, my man. Let's love it.
He did the funniest thing, I think it was a couple of days ago, of Diddy and Jay-Z. And it was like, just the two of us. And it's literally pictures of Diddy and Jay-Z. It's like the real. I'm like, this is hilarious. 50 Cent is like, oh, I'm
He's
here
my
for
level
it.
of petty.
Yeah, but I honestly haven't been following. It's just been so busy.
Okay, so last night I didn't really watch yesterday's, but I went through one of the Instagram girls who's been following the trial, and I went through a lot of her stuff. Yesterday didn't seem too big, but let's recap the big things, okay? First off, I thought that it was going to be like a lot more like bigger people. So unfortunately, I guess it's not that. But when she was given her thing, the number one craziest, wildest shit ever. So when she was forced to go and be with this escort, the escort would come on top of her chest area, stomach, walk to the next room where he would be there, and he would wipe it off and rub it on his nipples.
This is just
what? You're crazy. And then, okay, another thing, he only wanted her to wear white nail polish because that's what his mom would wear.
That's so fucked up.
Weird.
But I did watch, I forget where it was on, like if it was like Peacock or Prime, I don't know, I have all of them, but where I saw the story of him growing up and it was like a childhood friend, and like it said that when I think his father passed away, like they lived in a house where like his mom and this other lady had like these wild parties and they were having sex with different people, and I'm like, it's trauma.
Literally, it's
like
a trauma response.
Like
he's crazy because he was in a crazy home,
and like that was his mother, and like in a boy's eyes, like his mother, like that shine, and it's like, so that's why he treats women that way, you know,
because it's.
I am not a therapist. I'm not a trauma specialist, but I'm like,
obviously all of these people, everything comes from trauma. Yes. So I'm like
because you don't end up
murder,
into that
like
place.
Just like that's just not how. Like I feel like God did not make you to be like You're crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Do
no.
you think he's gonna get prison time?
He better. I hope he does for every fucking female he did wrong.
Yes.
Like, crazy. And, like, kids, I do believe all the stuff. Like, love a conspiracy theory. Love them.
You love
I
that.
love conspiracy
Find out all my
theories.
conspiracy
Yes, I'm like,
theories.
let's go down the rabbit hole. Chat GPT, tell me more. So, like, all the things in Beaver and stuff, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, and look at Bieber now.
Yes.
It's wild.
it is.
I'm
it's
like, I
wild.
feel like the age of internet sleuths has taken down so many people. Like
It is.
it's crazy.
Yes, I watched this documentary about sleuths and how they were they helped like all of these Jason and I just watched it. And they were taking down all these fake murderers and stuff.
Yeah, there was a one show that I loved. It was like Don't Fuck with Cats, and like it was internet sleuths that took down this like guy who like murdered people. Like it's wild. So I feel like with the Diddy trial, like do you think the Kardashians are gonna get wrapped up in it?
Okay, listen. I love the Kardashians, but do I think that they are probably connected? I think probably, but I do think that they do good things with their money. Like they don't have to do some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like they could just literally be like, "This is my money, and we're billionaires. Fuck off." Like,
Well, I feel like because Kim dated him for a while, didn't she?
yeah, Chloe was traveling with her. Chloe was going to these parties when she was 16.
Oh my god.
They like showed back, and she was like 16, and she was like, "I wasn't drinking or anything." Like when they were the videos from back in the day.
I feel like it's so weird, I guess, for me to like have all this stuff coming out, like because yeah, I mean, I follow the Kardashians for a really long
Didn't you work
time.
with Chris too on something?
Well, back in 2014, I think it was 2014, so I think it's like 11 years now. I was starting out in TV, and I had a show idea for her with one of my really good friends from Sweden, and we pitched her. She liked it. We flew out to LA, met with Bunham and Murray, who was the original creators of the Kardashians with Ryan Seacrest, and I have to say, Chris is like a helper. Like that's her personality.
I
like
really do. Like I said, they don't have to do some of the things that they do to help people. So I do think,
and I think just back in the day, I feel like everybody was connected to Diddy. Like, yes, Kim dated him for a little bit, but like, I don't know. I just think with Kris Jenner, she's just she's definitely a helper. And that show never got made because E Network at the time, again, they were in their infancy of Kardashians when that happened, and we wanted to do like a show.
So they didn't have like that power that they.
It wasn't even the power, but it also was that they were trying to still expand the brand, so didn't want to dilute what they were doing with another show, because we wanted to do like a momager show with her, where like a bunch of moms who had these kids.
She should do that now. I feel like that would be awesome now, because she really, like, you can say whatever you want. The woman has made her kids successful.
Yes.
Okay?
Like she
has set them up.
knows what she's doing. She's
business smart.
Such a an incredible businesswoman. Yeah. I was like, so anyways, that was like what we were gonna do, and such a fun idea of her like being a momager and like helping these moms, and kind of like America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks, where everyone's in a house and like each week you have like the things. Anyways, it never happened, but recently, and with me, I feel like people are like, "Oh, so do you like contact her all the time?" And like, you know me, my personality isn't like that.
You don't ask for any.
I never.
Like, you're just like, no, I never heard of that person.
I would never ask for a favor, but I did last year contact her, and within 24 hours she got back to me, and like that shows me the type of person she is. She is a helper. Yeah. So no matter what everyone says about them,
get back in 24 hours. So like, can you imagine how busy she is?
Yeah, and I just thought, you know what, you're a good person. Like, she didn't have to respond to me. She probably doesn't remember me from 11 years ago, but the first thing she did was connect me to people that were going to be able to help me.
Yeah.
And I think, like, again, that just shows the type of person she is and who they actually are. Is that I
do think, because being raised in that big family, I really do think when you're raised in a big family and loving parents who do love you, you can't.
But and also, like, they built their empire from nothing. Like, she has single-handedly,
I think she has had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, of like how they built up. But anyway, so yeah, I have not been into the Diddy
Oh,
trial.
hold on. There's another thing from the Diddy trial.
gosh.
He made her tell him what she called her grandpa, and that is what he made her call him.
But what I don't understand. It's like also where do you even
Also,
think of
just
these
grandpa, and like when I'm having sex with you,
Hey,
that's
grandpa, like-
weird. Like,
Think of a little something a little sexier.
exactly.
No,
I'm like, choke me, grandpa.
that to me is like not my vibe.
No, but also rubbing someone else's cum on your nipples.
Not my vibe either.
And then they said like
Neither one is the vibe.
45 minutes they went over baby oil. They're like, what was the size of the bottle? What was the brand of the bottle? Like he demanded like these pool at the hotel to be like there when they got there and just full of baby oil.
Why?
He likes the way baby oil feels on him. I don't.
But a pool of baby oil, you'd be like how do you even like
Slips all the things in real easily.
is that what it oh my god. I can't
Sure.
I can't. My Irish Catholicness right now. Like the Lord literally, I am so sorry. Like please forgive me. Please let me go to heaven. I cannot.
Nope.
It's wild. I'm interested to see
I want to see how long it goes on for. I do want to know how long.
and who else they wrap into it.
Who else? Like, is this really it? Like,
Yeah.
is this really going to be? We're just talking about escorts and Cassie. Like,
Well, it's
it?
wild because he was in Brooklyn prison, which is the same prison that the show I was doing on the 86 million art fraud. That individual was in that same prison too with Jeffrey Epstein's old cellmate.
Stop it. And they can't find him now, right? Conspiracy theory.
Who?
Epstein's old cellmate.
No, he's there.
Oh, he is.
They said they at first accused him
Yeah, I do
of
remember that.
killing Jeffrey Epstein, but that's not true.
Yeah.
But it's wild.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
wild.
wait. I
And
can't
I
wait.
hate, I'm just like, I'm such a rule follower. I know you hate rules, but I'm like, how do even people get to this point?
I literally
like-
hate rules. I hate them, and you love rules so much. You like strive by rules. Rules are like, it's fine with you.
There's
And I'm like,
boundaries.
give me a rule and I will break it. I think they're dumb. I mean, I hate my whole entire life. I've never liked rules.
No, I went to when I was filming that show in prison, that scared me so much that I'm like, I don't understand how people don't follow rules because aren't you scared to go to prison? But there's a lot of people that are not scared to go to prison. But that day, still to this
First off, you're not
day,
going to go to prison for breaking a rule. You'll go to jail, not prison.
oh, what's the difference?
It's a huge difference. Federal prison is like you do bad things, and
Yes.
jail is like don't do that.
But where's jail? Is like a
It's two different things.
okay. Well,
You were
filmed at a
definitely out of prison.
Yes.
No, you were out of prison,
and that was scary.
Jails look also they can be big too. My brother, we learned a lot having an older brother who was crazy. I know, so jails can be big too, but prisons are more like they're strict. They're more bad people and bad things that they've done in prison.
This one was definitely a prison because it was like
Oh, yeah.
they had everybody in there, murder, yeah, all the things.
Yeah.
But that experience for me, I feel like just solidified why I'm a rule follower because I think
I don't want to end up here. Making a rule when I end up having you be a murderer to think of prison.
it's like this life ain't for me because like even just thinking about it right now, I'm getting like anxiety because we were filming this series and I had told the camera crew like it's set there's huge signs all over the parking lot. It's a federal building. You cannot film there. I was with the talent and her and I were going in and I was like, you can't film in this area. They jump out and start filming. Anyways, at that same time, they said to me, leave the keys for your car by the wheel because we're going to put the equipment in your car. Like they were switching equipment over. And so I was like, yeah, fine, whatever. Didn't think twice of that. That is so illegal because they think you're trying to let someone escape
Literally
and get the keys
Here's
with the
keys.
car. They locked down the whole prison. They locked down the whole
How
thing.
do they know? How do they know that it was unlocked?
I guess they have cameras everywhere, like cameras in the
guess, 'cause they
parking
just
lot,
look
and
at
they
their
see
person.
like that. They see the cameras,
You're like,
and
here's on the wheel.
it was like,
Come escape and take my car.
oh my God. Like to this day, I'm just like,
Oh God.
that was honestly because I was like, can they arrest me for this? Like, I didn't even know the rules. I'm like, I don't know the
I
boundaries.
hate rules.
And so I think there was another visitor going in who told that there was cameras, and so then they were checking everything. So they locked down the whole thing. It became like a huge thing that in the visitor center, they went around to each one of us being like, do you have a film crew here with you? Do you have is
like,
this
yes,
your car? So they
don't
kept
arrest me.
asking like over this intercom like a license plate number, but they were all rented cars for
So you didn't
what we were filming.
know.
So I didn't know the
That
license.
made you look even more
Yes.
shadier. Not my car.
So then they come over to us and they're like, and I said to the girl, I was like, we have to tell them the truth. Like, they need to know, like, that was us. We told them not to film. She's like, no, no, no. I'm like, they will know it's us. Like, they know you're a celebrity. Like, they know the reason why we're here is because of you.
God, that was me. Like, we did nothing.
They like came over, and I'm not kidding you. Like, I felt like I couldn't breathe when he came over and asked me. No, I couldn't breathe. He was like, I was sweating so much. I honestly,
Really?
and then the girl I was with that like does not care about rules either.
Yeah.
And so she wasn't stressed.
Not us.
It was the end of my life. It was literally
You're not putting me in prison with you, okay? I'm filming you going to prison, not me going to prison.
And then after that, I was like, this solidified my fear of prison and not following rules. And then I got recently pulled over by the cops down here.
I remember, and I was like, why do you do that? Why'd you let him? Ask him. And you're like,
He took my license plate and then told me to drive off.
I'm like, no, you're not. You're not
Yes.
taking my license. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's the
But I was a rule follower. I just did what he told me to do.
No, man. No,
But
man.
now everyone was like, no, that sounds like that was
He
not right. I'm
Literally,
like,
Jason was like, was that a real cop? I don't know.
Still to this day, I don't know.
But I didn't take her license plate. Here you go, sir.
I can't.
No, my whole life, I never followed rules. And if I thought the rule was dumb, and my mom and dad would not listen because I would always be like, I think that's dumb. And they would need to hear why I thought it was dumb. I would write it out on a piece of paper and then put it on the refrigerator. Because if you wasn't going to physically sit there and listen to me, you were going to read it. Like, why I thought that was a dumb rule.
You question everything.
I've
Whereas,
always
like,
questioned.
we see it nowadays of like no one questions everything and we just follow. And it's like, it's good to like question authority.
Let me tell you, I will never be a sheep. Okay?
No,
Never.
but that's why you bring that all these things
Yes.
out of me to like.
I'm
to
so
know.
gray. I'm like, no black and white, no rules. It's fine. It's like you're like doing your own thing. Just be a good person, do good things, you'll be fine.
Definitely feel like I had my dose of prisons and police pulling me over and just
I get super annoyed when a police pulls me over. I'm like, what?
I don't understand
What do you want, sir?
how you don't get stressed.
I don't get. There's
The police officer that like pulled me over recently, I kind of felt bad for him because he saw that I was shaking and he didn't know what to do because I was literally shaking. And I was like, I don't know what I did. Like, I wasn't speeding. He's like, no, you're not speeding. It's like,
He probably was like, she has drugs in the car. She's shaking. She's being like weird.
It says your license plate is like out of date. I'm like, no, it's like December. Like the tag says that. And he's like, yeah, I see the tag says it, but like online. And then I found out like down here has like these other million different
rules,
taxes and rules that like, again, living in Europe, I'm like, I didn't know any of these things. So I think he felt so bad for me because of that. That
then
he
we
was
should
like,
have let you go. Please, ma'am, go
No, he
up to
didn't.
2 miles to the car place and figure this out.
No, he did not send me
Exactly.
to the DMV. He took my license, but he literally went. I was like, "Do you have a screwdriver to take it off?" He's like, "Yeah, I got one in the car." Went and took
I was like,
the
you're not taking.
screwdriver
No,
and
I think
took
that's
it
illegal, sir.
And then I said, I was like, "Well, I have to go to work." I was going to TV, and I was like, "I have to go to work now." And he was like, well, what I would suggest is don't drive too much without the plate, And if anyone else stops you, show
That's
them
so
this
illegal.
license. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank
So
you.
anyways, I'm done with all of that. This is like my hashtag say less when
Say less.
literally say less, because you know how we have our emails open for people to send in like
Yes.
questions and just ask us all of the things. So this girl, she's been dating her high school boyfriend since high school. So for like 10, not 10 years, I think it's about like 7 years. She's only ever
After
been with him.
Only
no,
ever one
she's-
dick in her life.
Yes. And so she's at the point where it's like
She
knows
doesn't
it's
want a dick anymore. Just one.
proposal time. Like she knows that like the next thing is going to be marriage. And so she's like, I've never experienced anybody else. I've never even dated anyone else. But it's like, but then if we break up, I might be letting the love of my life go. And I'm like, both my brothers married their high school sweethearts. So I'm so much of like a,
I mean, and my mom literally was with my dad
Yes.
since she was 13 as well. But let me tell you, one thing I would never do is slut shame a girl. How do you not? How do you know? How do you know you don't a black dick, a white dick? Like, how do you know? Big dick, short dick, fat dick. How do you know? What gets you going and what they do, and you don't know. I feel like that would be so sad to only have one dick ever in your life. It would be sad.
so
Like,
So what is your advice to her then? Because I'm like, if you love them, but I feel like if
But-
she's questioning,
Yeah.
then that means
I gotta say,
like
if
there's
you love someone, I do feel like if it's like, if you love them, then you don't care about
Yeah.
what dick you're having for the rest of your life.
So
My friend,
So do you feel like your advice for her is like,
go have sex with someone else.
Yes.
Don't cheat.
yes.
Be a good girl. Tell
Yeah.
them
What happens if she finds out after like playing the field? She's like, oh, I missed out on the one.
Then you say, hey, I think I do love your dick forever. Can you come back? It was good, actually. I don't want to be in the streets anymore. Please take me back. I couldn't be in the streets nowadays. I see all my single friends. I'm like, oh, God, that's awful. Do not put me in the streets anymore. Jason, you have to be with me forever.
That is the best comeback of like what you would do if you really
Like,
just
that would hype him up.
Yes.
Yes. Like, your dick was so good. I do want it forever and ever. Amen. Okay?
and ever, amen. Please don't leave me.
Please don't leave me. Hurry up, though. Go have you a few others.
Hi.
Make it fast so nobody else gets it. Go out and adventure for a little bit.
Is OnlyFans. I mean, like, I feel like nowadays OnlyFans, it's not that the boyfriend isn't on OnlyFans, but he is following OnlyFans girls on Instagram.
Boy, bye.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. You are not following some girl that's showing her titties and stuff to you. If you need some titties, then we're here. And if you actually do need titties, then I'm not going to work at you. You better be looking at her ass. Look at her ass. No, I would be. No way.
I don't really.
Yes.
So could your
Mind your two eyes on me. Thank you, sir.
So what if Jason ever went to a strip club?
No,
No.
I think that's cheating. Only because, so before I'd never, like, I would go to the strip clubs with, like, in Atlanta. What's all good? Like, literally, I love it. But now that I'm for real, like, in a, like, legit, really great, amazing relationship, I do think that mentally cheating is the first thing. So then I do thought you
see what
cannot
you mean.
help for a man if you go into a strip club
Yeah.
and they're naked and they're all, like, on you. You can't, a guy cannot help but to, like, sexualize that. You can't help it. It's not like girls are like, yeah, shake that ass, yes ma'am. Like, you know, I could be the biggest hype girl ever for the girls, but if my man's coming in there, it's a sexual thing.
So if he follows anyone on Instagram, you're like, no, on any OnlyFans.
Yeah, absolutely not. I know exactly how many people he is following at all times too. Oh, we got 5 new ones. Who we following? Jason only follows celebrities. He doesn't even really do social media. Like, who follows all these celebrities?
But I do. I know for you, the only way you would ever cheat on Jason is with Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus. And I've already told him, I'm like,
Did you get the go ahead?
If Jillian, no, he said I couldn't. I said, babe, if Jillian for real can get me connected because of all of her people, and I'm with Miley Cyrus, and I'm like, oh God, could I make out with her? And he's like, first off, how would that even come up? I'm like,
Jillian knows a lot of people.
okay, first off, Jillian knows every person. And then second, I feel like Molly's personality and my personality are very similar. I've literally never met her, but I do feel like
We lost souls.
we have like this wild, like, fuck it personalities. And she's like bi.
Yeah.
So, and if I was like, oh yeah, I've always said like, you're actually my celebrity person. Like, I'm not cheating on my man with any other dick. Love him.
Yeah.
However, ma'am, you are it. Like, I think she's so fine, beautiful, amazing voice.
So
all
is
the
this
things.
a little call out to Miley Cyrus?
Yes, hey girl, hey girl,
me
hey.
up.
Yeah. And I was like, I would just say it. And then Miley would probably be like, okay, fuck it. You want to make out? And I said, it would be so like,
I feel like you would.
play. Absolutely, I would make out
like
with
even
Miley
if Jason's
Cyrus.
like absolutely
Yes,
not.
I would leave and be like, babe, you can't get mad at
can't
me.
get
It's Miley Cyrus, okay? Like, that is my girl. I have loved her forever.
Don't ask for forgiveness.
Oh, I was about to say, that's like my motto. I never ask for permission. I ask for forgiveness. Yeah.
I asked for
My whole entire
permission.
life. No, I never ask for permission. Ever. Never.
We're on the
ever.
opposite end of it.
Yeah, because then if you ask, and then Jason said no, I'm like, no. I think
All right, we'll come back to we'll look back to
I think you're just joking. You're just joking with me. And he was like laughing. So I feel like that's
it.
three rings.
Shout out Miley
Molly,
right here.
I'm your girl.